Some good news when it comes to red tide. Take a look at the map right here on the right. FWC put that out today, and you can see only background traces of red tide along the Sarasota coastline. Now compare that to the left, where there were high concentrations just this past Friday. That's why tonight some fishermen are a little confused about why a catch and release only order for some fish has been extended. 10 Tampa Bay's Miranda Parnell spoke with representatives from FWC to find out what fish you'll have to toss back and why.
It's the sport fish that everybody comes to Tampa, Florida to catch.
But you can't keep it quite yet. Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission announcing that the catch and release only order for snook in the Tampa Bay area has been extended to October 11th.
So we want to make sure that we're just using an abundance of caution, as we like to say, and keeping these catch and release for a little bit longer.
Redfish and spotted sea trout are also in the order. These restrictions have been off and on for a few years now because of red tide, which is why FWC put this one in place earlier this year. This catch and release order was previously set to expire on September 16th.
But we moved it back just a little bit because we have a commission meeting in the beginning of October, and we wanted to make sure that the commissioners could basically take a look at what's currently happening with the red tide that occurred in that area that it impacted a lot of these species.
David Beatty owns Shallow Point fishing charters out of Tampa, and he says he thinks finding some middle ground would be the best way to make sure the fish don't get wiped out, while also allowing people fishing to keep their options open without penalty.
For me, I would probably lower the size limit, maybe make a boat limit of 1 or 2 per boat, and then not allow people to keep the larger fish that are closer to breeding size.
And Beatty says he's actually seen more snook out on the water than ever before. And reps from the FWC tell me they need that feedback.
Those anglers that are out there fishing day in and day out, they know what this fishery is supposed to look like in our area, and we want to hear from them.
And there are different restrictions for red drum and snook in our southern counties. FWC officials say catch and release is slated for areas south of State Road 64 in Manatee through Gordon Pass in Collier County until May of next year.